Greetings YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I am attempting to do a workaround in this video. And you can see that for the moment, my stash came back. Though I've lost multiple boosts, I've lost energy refills, and I have lost some catalysts, though after it came back last night, I tried to use them enough to where if it happened again, which of course it did today, I wouldn't be screwed. But some of you didn't have that luxury, and it really makes me upset. And maybe I care too much, but it just makes me upset when people comment, it's not that big of a deal. Stop talking about this. When you have people who lost real money worth of resources, and not just like a couple of these tier 2 class catalysts, that's not a big deal. Unless I guess you're a growing player who needs them. But like I've got people who lost tier 5 basic. I've got people who lost tier 2 alpha. I've got people who lost tier 6 basic and tier 3 alpha, and they can't get them back. They're just gone. And I don't know what to say to that, to those people, because it's awful. And to those people, this is the worst thing that's happened to the game. It feels like the game is dying in front of us. And they're not trying to be overly dramatic. They're not trying to reach out to a content creator just for clicks. They're just venting about a really serious problem that I don't know the answer for. Because unless Kabam can go back and check the system for whether or not there was the items that you claim to have, maybe you just lose them, which is awful. I am thankful that we have these back. I finally got Cosmic Combat after like 16 hours of waiting. By the way, I got number 10 ranked because that feels quite crazy. I am going to claim this though, because we're going to utilize the Cosmic Catalysts in both of these for this rank up. And that is very exciting. I am celebrating this being back for the moment, because also, how do you rank up somebody without ISO? And I have a lot of ISO that's expiring. In fact, what I'm going to do right now, and I would encourage you all to do if you're like that, is to at least sell the next 24 hours worth minimum, to where if it goes down again, you don't lose your ISO, because this is literally losing free gold. It's just letting it waste away. And so I'm going to do multiple days. I'll stop with that one. Okay, so there are a lot of champions at rank 3 that I want to rank up. And because tier 6 basic and tier 3 alpha are so much cheaper than they used to be. I mean, just like pennies on the dollar, literally, compared to what they used to be. I could take a 6-star to rank 4, I don't know, maybe once every 3 months. Now it feels like once every 3 days. That's an exaggeration, of course. But in the meantime, I have all these champs that I don't take to rank 4. I'd love for every one of them to be rank 4 eventually. But Hyperion, this is my celebration rank up. And I'm almost going to take my Cosmic Catalyst down to nothing to make this happen. Because I also, shout out to the Godfather, took Kamala Khan to rank 4. Because I'm a man of my word, dang it. Alright, so we are going to hit that. Internet praises. And we are going to get him to rank 4. I think I'm going to bring him back into Battlegrounds. I think he's really underrated in this meta. I have also fought and lost some fights against Hyperion because when in doubt, if you've got nobody else left on defense, and it feels like, and maybe it's just me being paranoid, wouldn't be the first time, but it feels like he oftentimes in Battlegrounds is intentionally so passive that he's going to act like he's on an all or nothing node until he gets to a special 3 and then immediately use it. Maybe I'm the only person who's faced this, but probably not. My guess is not. The ISO came back temporarily. It was not here 10 minutes ago. The workaround that I was going to cover before I hit record that I want you all to try, if you can claim ISO, make sure you've got ISO in your stash. That is the first requirement in this workaround. Have ISO in your stash. So I'm going to claim as much as possible. And then if you don't see anything here, because how can you rank someone up or level somebody up without ISO? Literally doesn't make any sense. If you need to use ISO, use like a block and then back out and check it. And I've had people tell me that I trust that. For them, that's what worked. It got their items back. But obviously, I can't guarantee that that's going to work for everybody. I can just pass on what I've been told. For the moment, mine works. And the last video I produced just a couple hours ago, it did not. So there's no telling. Last night, it would go in and out basically on a whim. I can't exactly understand why it disappears. I'm sure Kabam is racing to figure that out right now. Also worth mentioning, Incursions is back. Some of you said that it had disappeared for you. And what's really sad, because it reset, right? Some people were going for that Legends run, got to like zone 15 or 16, used a ton of items, and it disappeared. And it never came back until it reset today. And that's its own video. I mean, we have an Incursions scandal because some people used allegedly thousands of units for revives and can't get those items back. And again, you're going to have, I'm just going to say it, you're going to have jerks. You're going to have douchebags. That comment, oh, stop talking about this. It's no big deal. That's so disrespectful to the people who've lost real money worth of items and real progress. And that is what my channel is here to do, to be that especially part of the community's voice, regardless of videos, regardless of revenue, regardless of views. That's my mission. And after today, it's been more powerful than ever. Thanks for watching.